Hey guys, it's Pastor. Welcome to another episode of Know Your Weapon. Today we're going to be talking about the AK74M. Slightly slower firing assault rifle, but nonetheless, laser beam of death. We're not using the foregrip with this weapon for the primary purpose of I tested it with foregrip and without foregrip. And honestly, any bonus that you might get from hip firing with using the foregrip was really negligible, and sometimes it seemed like it didn't help at all, almost made it worse. But at range without the foregrip, you're talking a 10 round burst and still landing on target. And that's something that I like a lot. So as always in Know Your Weapon, we want to know what the most appropriate way to use your weapon really is. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of stats about its particular rate of fire or how to control the recoil perfectly or anything like that. Uh, as far as the recoil goes, just pull down a little bit on the mouse with this gun. It's not hard at all. That's one of the really things I love about this gun is you want a gun to use that's going to be a lot easier than your M16 and your AEK, which are great guns and they are the best guns in the game, but they're a lot harder to control. And this one isn't that hard to control. You're going to use this gun medium long range engagements. It does phenomenal at long range engagements and really, really well at medium. As you've seen in some of the Metro locker scenes here, I just destroy the other team at those medium ranges. And right there was cleaning house on those guys that were pretty decent range away. And what this weapon excels at is, even without that foregrip, I can get about a 10 round burst down range. And I'm landing my shots. I'm hitting my target. And that's a good thing. Now, obviously, since I've gone the route of, I don't really want to be hip firing this, I don't really want to be up close with this, you're going to use a weapon like this that's slower rate of fire, but extremely accurate. You want a sidearm to be your close quarters engagement tool. Remember, you do have a pistol. It's not for when you run out of ammo in your assault rifle. It's for getting the job done for what it's best at. I use the Rex. Always use the Rex. It's my favorite pistol. I love the rate of fire, and it's a damage beast. It just puts people down. It's a two-shot kill, one shot to the head up close, and it gets work done. And you see here appropriate times to switch to that pistol. I might still have some rounds left in my assault rifle, but you know what? Switching to that pistol is going to get the job done better and faster than my assault rifle. See all those rounds I'm missing? Just spraying, and then pistol, bam, bam, it's over, just like that. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I'm real big on changing your play style and how you do things with the game. And the AK-74M is a really great gun to do that with because you're not going to have that major advantage running into a building when there's 5 or 6 guys and doing those mistakes. And I just got really, really lucky right there because that guy couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with his LMG. But everybody thinks it's cool to walk into a room and kill 5 or 10 guys and do some beast mode YouTube famous thing. And that's neat. But most people, and I mean most people, cannot do that. And that's fine. And you didn't know your limitations. I'm not that great at close quarters engagements. I am really good at medium to long range engagements. And so you have to play to what you're better at. And quite frankly, if you're just not good at close quarters engagements and it doesn't look like you're ever going to be, then you need to learn to be better at something that's going to benefit your team more. And what benefits your team more is staying those medium range engagements. That's what really wins matches. It's not the guys that are pushing up all the time and dying after they get 2 kills. Because what good is it if you push up and you kill 2 people, right? And you feel good about that because man, you're like two kills to 1 death. Except those guys just got revived and you didn't solve anything. No, it's far better to be at a medium range and set yourself up to pick kills, and then when people go to revive those people, you pick those kills. And it's at that point you've opened up this huge gap, and now you can move forward. Because they aren't spawning on those people you just killed. They're spawning on their back flag, or they're spawning on deployment. So you have this window of opportunity to push forward. And that's how you play the medium range. That's how you're more conservative. All the time on Metro, when I get bored, and I'm not caring about my KDR, and at the end of the day, they're just stats and they don't really mean that much. So sometimes I get bored and I try some shenanigans to run down the back escalator and stuff like that and see if I can get that flank and kill 10 people. Or on TDM, no shark canals, I'll run through the middle of the connexes and try some close quarters stuff and never get revived. And that's fun and that's fine, but recognize it for what it is. That is not the most skillful, not the most advantageous for your team, but it can be fun. By the way, if you ever go downstairs on Metro, you got the other team capped out and they run down that back corner I just checked, there's almost always a guy hiding there trying to wait for his team to spawn. Alright guys, so that's pretty much what I have for you. Slow firing, pull a little down on it, medium range, use your pistol for those close quarters engagements. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Know Your Weapon. Leave your comments below. Maybe do, subscribe. I don't know if you want to. Maybe. Thumbs up, always appreciate it. Hey, my team won. I'm such a hero. Thanks, guys. Have a great night, and God bless.